I'm up here at the off-grid property here in Colorado and wanted to give you a quick life update. What's going on, guys? Ben here with Reconnaissance. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm currently up here at the off-grid property in Colorado. It's beautiful out. The leaves are changing. It's mid-October. So just wanted to give you a quick life update on some things from my end. You probably noticed I haven't been super active here for the last 4, 5, 6 months or so. And the reason for that is Kayla and I, my fiance, we recently moved to the great state of Montana at the beginning of the spring. So in March, April, we ended up finding a place, and the whole summer we've kind of been moving and migrating things up to Montana. We're still keeping the off-grid property here in Colorado, so the plan is to hopefully, the dream is to continue to spend time at both Colorado and Montana, and I'll be coming back here to Colorado periodically and hopefully bringing you a mix of adventures in both Colorado and Montana. It really simply just was to reach and attain this goal that Kayla and I have set for ourselves. We've kind of had Montana on our dream board for a long time now. I grew up here in Colorado and lived here all my life, so I'll continually come back here. I have family here. The goal really was just to get away, to get some more breathing room, be able to kind of spread out a little bit. I think in the whole state of Montana, there's 1.2 to 1.3 million people in the whole state, which is a huge state. And then you compare that to the city of Denver and the Denver metro area, which I think has about that many people just in the Denver metro alone. So it's simply just about getting some more breathing room and some space to kind of enjoy our life a little more. I've been getting older here. I'm almost out of my 30s now. I'll be turning 39 next month, actually in November. And right now it's October. We're the middle of October here, and the leaves are all changing. It's beautiful up here, also beautiful in Montana too. So you might ask, what can you expect on the channel here moving forward? And my goal, I would simply say to that, is a lot of the same. So a lot of adventures, a lot of off-grid stuff, a lot of gear stuff. I'm going to continue to do the Robinson Lander camping trips and wilderness trips, and hopefully continue to bring you along on those. It'll just be now a mix of both Colorado and Montana. So kind of a combination of the best of both worlds. So now that we've checked off our goal in Montana, the other goal of mine would be to start building here. So to break ground on a smaller, more modern style cabin or house. The goal is to build on this lot right where I'm sitting here next to the shipping container. It's super flat here. So the goal will be to start getting some shovels in the ground here within the next year or two. So I'd like to really document that building process here on YouTube as much as possible. Which will allow me to be kind of back and forth between here and Montana. This will be a place that we continually come back to, and the goal would be to hopefully spend time between the two, between Colorado and Montana. In my mind, it's kind of the best of both worlds, just being able to pick and choose kind of your winters, where you want to spend time. You know, all my family's still in Colorado for the most part, so I'll always have a home here. I'll always be coming back here periodically. And here's a quick update from the off-grid property. It's mid-October now and all the leaves are pretty much peak. A lot of them are still going strong here. Especially this grove of aspens right here. And then you can see way up top, there's also patches of gold and red and orange. So I'm really looking forward to bringing you a mix of different topography, the land in Montana with the lakes and the forests, and a little bit more as well in Colorado here with the Rocky Mountains and everything we have in the great state of Colorado. My reasoning for the move was simply just to get a little bit more breathing room. Lately, I just feel like Colorado is kind of being taken over, and since the weed laws changed, you know, in 2012, 2013, it brought a ton of people to the state of Colorado, which is fine. It's just you try to go anywhere on any of the major highways, the roads here in Colorado, whether it's I-25, I-70, and north-south, the whole Denver metro, the whole Rocky Mountain foothills. It's just impossible to get around anymore. Pretty much any time of day you go out, for the most part, you're dealing with heavy traffic. The house that we found is right on a river. We're kind of in a mountain valley corridor in Montana. It's northwest Montana, which is beautiful. We don't have any grocery stores or access or anything from anywhere. You got to go either an hour and a half north or an hour and a half south if you want to go to the grocery store or restaurants or anything like that. So at our house in Montana, our outdoor access is insane. You can pretty much get to all different sorts of trails within 4, 5, 10 minutes. And there's all sorts of National Forest Service access, different roads that you can get lost on for days. Another reason for me being back here is I had to come pick up the Jeep, so I'm driving the Jeep back to Montana here in the next few days after I spend a little time with some friends and family, and just really catching up with everybody before I go back to Montana for the winter. I'll probably be back and forth here depending on the holidays, but don't really have any concrete plans yet for anything, so kind of one day at a time here as we go. When we made the move, I took a U-Haul, loaded it up, and Kayla drove her car, so we drove up to Montana. I ended up leaving the Jeep here at the off-grid property, so it's been here for the last 4 or 5 months or so. And so it'll be nice to get this Jeep up to Montana to be able to kind of be a little more mobile, and I won't have to drive the van as much, so that'll be nice to have that. I'm really looking forward to dialing in some more hobbies like fly fishing and working on my archery and hunting, and then also continuing to do different activities like hiking, backpacking, camping, skiing, everything outdoors, paddle boarding, all the stuff that lakes provide. So that being said, right now I'll cut to a small little snippet of our property in Montana just so you can get a little better idea of kind of where we're living and kind of what we'll be up to there. This is our yard, so it's perfect for the dogs. And then the river I was just at is right down there. Right in front of those trees down there. The larch trees are just turned yellow. They're about to shed all their needles for the winter. They look dead when they shed all their needles, and then they grow fresh lime green needles in the spring. So yeah, in Colorado, we just felt like, you know, we were kind of, everybody was on top of each other. I mean, every window that we looked at, there was neighbors every direction. And here, we just have trees and the forest, and we have a couple of neighbors, but peace and quiet, tranquility. Just went for a little cold plunge in the river right here. So there you have it, guys. Kind of a quick explanation as to why I haven't been posting as much here on YouTube as I had been previously. I do plan on digging in and ramping things back up here on the video content as soon as possible, so you can look forward to that. Until next time, I'll continue broadcasting from way out here at the off-grid property. Peace out.